Okay, this is take 2. What ended up happening was while we're recording the review, at the 11-minute mark, all of a sudden, like, my computer
Everything
just
was
went haywire and like spiked up to like 100% CPU usage. I have no idea why, but what that ended up doing, like, it started stuttering everything. So like anytime I moved my head, it would be like. Anyways, to start over, it is time for the finale to our Total Divas reviews. For real, we are not going to be doing season 3 at all. We'll watch it as a LARF. We'll probably tweet about it, but as far as video reviews go, we're done. This is going to be the last one. And yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of you out there that are like super happy about it. Others that aren't, but hey, whatever. It's not everyone's cup of tea. It's some people's cup of tea. And we had fun doing this, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Do you want to go over maybe thoughts about the season in general first, and then we'll talk about the episode? What do you want to do?
Well, we can talk about some episodes in the past, I suppose.
Yeah, we'll give it a review. My thoughts on this season, way more heavily scripted than last year. Just like unnecessary situations that they put themselves in, or the writers and producers put themselves in. As I've said many times, I'm pretty sure Kevin Dunn was in the back just salivating, just like, I get to work on real television. I thought we'd do this fake wrestling crap. That's my Jim Cornette.
It looks
Kevin Dunn impression.
It looks like something in like a rabbit face, or
The guys that still make fun of my butt teeth, and all I wanted to do was produce television, but I got into wrestling.
From the Batman series, a little.
Batman animated?
Yeah, Batman.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, because he had a smile somewhat like that.
Room temperature Gatorade, love it. Anyway,
I prefer colder.
Yeah, I don't know. I just felt too scripted, especially the stuff with Summer and Natalia, like that third season, the slap.
Yeah, Natalia.
And she's like, "Get the fuck off my property."
She's a nice lady, but honestly, I just feel like she puts, even though it sounds like she just puts her nose into things that she shouldn't be, or say things that she hasn't gotten permission to say.
Oh, you talking about Natalia?
Natalia, yeah. I mean.
Yeah, going on blabbing about that's actually about this episode. So this episode. So we'll save that for later. But
yeah,
no, yeah. I guess we could talk about just each individual diva because we pretty much know their traits.
Yeah.
I said before this series, I didn't like any of the Bellas, and I like one of them now, and that's Brie. Nikki is just like I'm so sorry. Like, I'm going to take up all the TV time. I'm going to be the Kim Kardashian of this series with my big butt and big boobs. All paid for by John Cena. That's a joke. She bought the boobs before she was dating John Cena.
Yeah.
It's while they were away. I don't know why. I just like Brie better. Like,
she seems to me the more sensible person.
She seems to be the more sensible one, the more down-to-earth one.
More real-looking. Maybe.
Funkadactyls. I didn't mind Naomi all that much. Trinity. You know, her and the Uso there. It's all good. Can't stand Cameron.
I can't stand her either.
Going all the way back to Tough Enough when she was the first one eliminated. And
I kind of figured, like...
What's your favorite match of all time, honey? My favorite match is Melina versus Alicia Fox. Who? God damn it, of all the matches in all the world, that's your favorite.
That is such a bad answer.
Bad answer?
Bad answer.
Bad answer.
I was going to say bad call.
Bad call, yeah. I would have said Steamboat Savage. Who else we got here?
I would say Hulk Hogan
Eva Marie.
Not the Undertaker, but the Ultimate Warrior.
Hogan Ultimate? Yeah, that was pretty good.
Believe me, I barely remember it, but I know of it.
Yeah, it was probably the best match Warrior ever had.
Probably one of the best.
But the thing is, though, that all of his matches were pretty just, average. They weren't, spectacular. But, back in the 80s, you didn't need that because Vince was hell-bent on making his company a cartoon. show. And you know what? He was the most cartoony character that they ever had.
Exactly.
So everyone that shat on him in that DVD even said, "Oh, the Hall of Fame." He said that breaks my heart that you guys did that. It was just like I was just as out over the top and ridiculous as anyone else. Remember Sambo Simba? Tony Atlas. Tony Atlas. He was just like a well-known wrestler back in the like 70s and 80s, and then like Vince is like, okay, we're gonna make you like tribesmen, like a native. So he comes out and he's like, here's Sambo Simba making his debut on WWF Superstars. And then Roddy Piper just shits on the whole thing. He's like, what are you talking about? That's Tony Atlas. It's like, yeah, they was following Tony Atlas, and now he's Sambo Simba. It's like, what are you doing? This is a rip, right? Somebody in the back is ripping me. Oh, yeah. Okay, back to the girls. Eva Marie, could do without her. I mean, she's one of those ones that unfortunately got fucked over by the system. It's just like, oh, here's a hot girl. Let's just put her out there right now. It's like, she's not ready. Put her out there. We're going to give her Maxim. She was named top 100 hottest. That's still a thing, apparently. I'm one of those guys that are, like, out of touch of, like, who's hot right now. Like, that's someone's like this.
Me.
Well, no, even before I met you, like, I was so out of touch of, like, all the new crop of hot girls that were coming out. I was just like, everyone's like that new girl, that Zoe Deschanel. I'm like, I don't know her. Who is she? She's not that good looking.
Yeah. Same as Fishy Lips Megan Fox.
Oh, yeah,
she always has her mouth open. Every shot. Her mouth is open like a fish. Seriously.
I thought you were talking about Kristen Stewart. No. She's the one that just bites her lips and plays with her hair.
That too.
Who else? Summer Rae. I think they build her just to be the giant heel. Like, I think they're just like, all right, we're going to put you on this show. You just gotta be a bitch to everyone. Just, you know, it's like, well, that's not, maybe that's not even her in real life, but it's just like, no, we just need you to be the bitch of the show. So just like, don't make any friends with anybody. And she took that to heart. So yeah, that's our feeling, all the girls. Yeah, let's talk about the episode now. We gotta get into this because you gotta get going to work soon. So, it's WrestleMania, baby! Woo! Oh god, there's a 10-minute loop of Big Show from, I think, was it 17? No. 16. God, which one was he not at? He was not at a WrestleMania. Yeah, he was at 16 because he was in the main event. 17. Oh, maybe he was at, it was 18. I don't remember Big Show match at WrestleMania 18. So I think he was at WWF New York going, WrestleMania, baby, woo! And then ate like a meatloaf sandwich or something. I don't know. Okay. It's like this. It's a meme. Cody Rhodes brought it up during their feud a couple years ago. So everyone's in town. Everyone's drinking, having fun because it's like the final 2 days where they don't have like so many fan access stuff. Eva Marie gets down to like she has a solo signing because all the time. Like through a fan access, like kind of like a Comic-Con, they like roll out autograph signings every couple hours. A new superstar comes in for everyone that gets shit signed by. And hey, Zack Ryder made it out to TV again. And yeah, so what's really funny, I don't know if this was an elaborate plant or a plane flying over our. Hang on.
I don't really think it's gonna help, honey.
We'll make it work. Live internet television. Yeah. There. Problem somewhat solved. I don't know if this was a plant or just some random marks. I'm assuming it's random marks, and they're like, oh shit, let's use that. Oh, in the back you hear two guys just go, you can't wrestle. You can't wrestle. Oh god, it's like...
blow.
I don't know, everyone's first thoughts are, wait, you seen her around? And then like they piped in some type of weird audio where a girl's getting an autograph. It's just like I can't believe you're in this match. I can't believe they're actually gonna let you wrestle. And then she just kind of walked off, and I was just like, okay. I paid hundreds. Awkward. I paid hundreds to close to thousands of dollars for this trip, and my one goal is to tell off a wrestler. No, my goal is to have a good time, get some autographs, tell them I appreciate everything they do, and then move on.
Exactly.
That was totally piped in because they never ever bring it up again.
Yeah.
There's a stuff like everything pretty much is WrestleMania centric. This episode, and like that side thing was that Cameron has not told Vinny, her boyfriend, ever that she loves him, and it's like they've been dating for what, a year and a half now. They were dating ever since like they broke up partway through season 1, got back together, but yeah, that's gonna be our other thing for this episode. Quick appearance by Mick Foley. He got a big hug out of Eva Marie. It's like, you don't see this happening too often. He looks just right at the camera. It's just like, have a nice day. So where are we going? Yeah, random shots of Hogan, and I think Brooke. It could be his new girlfriend, if he's got one, because he likes to date bleach blonde bimbos and have daughters be bleach blonde bimbos. Just quick whips of Hogan here and there.
Yeah,
so,
I missed them all.
What's funny is that they didn't show the Hall of Fame at all. Which could surprise me because they inducted a diva into the Hall of Fame. They inducted Lita, and Trish was there because they're best friends. And also, I don't know if you knew this, but Lita is the godmother to Trish's little one.
Aww.
I can't remember if she had a boy or girl. I can't remember, but yeah, the baby's finally out because Trish was pregnant last year's WrestleMania.
That's true.
Let's see what else happened. I think they went to. Yeah, everyone's backstage. Everyone's getting ready. It's WrestleMania, and what I found funny is that they showed matches, just basically with the Divas boyfriends in them, and then the Divas matches. Basically, what happened was they counted Usos versus Real Americans as a match. Here's the thing: they were on the pre-show, and it wasn't just those two. It was a fatal 4-way elimination tag because Ryback was involved, and so was the Brotherhood, Cody Rhodes and Goldust.
Yeah,
and then they just showed the tail end of that match. And Trent's all happy because John kept his title, which I knew that they would because it was the pre-show and it doesn't matter. Because last year's Mania, The Miz beat Wade Barrett for the IC title, and then Barrett won it the next night on Raw, making your title reign completely pointless. I think Miz has been downhill since Mania. Because he turned heel and face thousands of times, and nobody cares. I think he's still doing post work on the Marine 4. I know Summer Rae just got back from that. So after that was they were showing. Oh no! Before even all that, the creative guy shows up and tells the Bellas and
the
Funkadactyls that they were scheduled to be third, which means they would have been after. If they counted the pre-show match as one, they would have been after Hunter and Daniel Bryan, or after the 6-man tag, The Shield versus New Age Outlaws and Kane. And they never showed that, and I completely forgot about it because I remember that was a 2-minute match.
Okay.
Because they're just shit, they went over. Just have a schmozz and Roman kill everyone. Okay. So everyone's upset because they're going to be semi-main, which means they're going to be before the world title match, meaning that they're in the same spot that they've always been, which is piss break. So, and they're worried because they're going to get cut like they did last year. But then again, that match last year only got it added because of the TV show and to add drama. Because they just threw Cody Rhodes and Damien Sandow with the Bellas against the Tons of Funk and then cut it. Not seemingly at the last minute, but probably at the last minute to stir up drama because that wasn't a marquee match. I'm not going to WrestleMania for that. And I remember them saying they blamed it on Taker and Punk, but Lesnar and Triple H, I think, was the match before Cena and The Rock.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Anyway, so yeah, everyone's running around. They're all worried and all that. After that they showed clips of Tyson Kidd getting eliminated from the Andre the Giant Battle Royal because, Natalia's husband and all that. And I'm sad that we didn't get to see any Cesaro spots, like the big swing or him just lifting up Big Show and tossing him over the top rope.
I can't spoil everything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you've got the WWE Network, you can watch WrestleMania 30 anytime you want for free.
Exactly.
Or not free, for your subscription. let's see here. So it's getting up to that moment I talked about last week, and that I for sure knew that they were going to talk about now. The fact that they had to go on after Lesnar and Taker, and Lesnar beating the streak. They even showed shocked Lesnar guy, the black guy in the white shirt, was just like, I can't get my lips as big as his, but still, it was just like that. And then Brock Lesnar guy in the background, shocked.
Angry video game nerd look.
Oh no, James was just like that frown, that big old like. I can't do the frown. It was like, but he just was like all the way down there. I can't do big frowns like that. Anyway, they're all back. It's just like, thanks, guy. Thanks for giving it this spot. Good luck following that. But Heyman and Brock went to the ladies as they're waiting the gorilla, and they're just like, follow that. We can't. And they basically told him now, it's like, all the matches went long. You guys, your time's getting cut, and you are, you're fucked, basically. And they're just saying, like, okay, everyone goes out. You're all in the ring as Lillian announces you. Oh, AJ, no, wait, you're the champion. You get an entrance. And you're going over, by the way. I gotta imagine, because, like, everyone talks about it, it's like, oh, none of us Total Divas won the belt, but at least we had a good match. I think they got out there and said, like, none of you are going over. AJ's taking the belt. It's like, okay, what about afterwards? It's like, yeah, we're bringing up that girl with talent. Like, I keep bringing up Paige. I'm sorry. As far as, like, wrestlers, she's way better. I'm sorry, guys. I know everyone else tries their best. Actually, they showed some spots, and they had to pipe in some sounds because, like, everyone was still in shock from Lesnar Taker.
Yeah.
I mean, they had to pipe it in to hype this match up, but to be honest, the Invitational match at Mania with the Divas, I said it on my WrestleMania 30 review, wasn't all that bad. It was actually pretty good. They got some pretty good spots in, double suicide dives, clotheslines and suplex on the outside. Like, they did a Tower of Doom spot, which is like everyone bunched up in a corner, and Tower did. And then, of course, we see AJ tap out Naomi tap out to AJ, and she retains the title. Then everyone's up back going like, oh, we're celebrating, it's great, it's great. And then they completely gloss over the Raw afterwards because none of them were on it, and Paige wins the Divas title. So they're just like, fuck you, girl, you're not part of our show. And she's like, well, I don't want to be part of your show. I'm here to be a wrestler, not a, Barbie doll. That's why I love Paige. Sorry. And they just go straight to the wedding. Well, we gotta go back because I actually missed a spot. Yeah. At the gala events that they were all going to. Right. Nikki's brother spills to John about the Willie. Because, Nikki lied. She's like, oh, how'd John take it? She's like, oh, good. I didn't tell John. And John's just like calm and cool. He's just like, yeah, that's pretty crazy. Going along with it? Yeah, that's pretty crazy. So he knows. And then they spend like a couple of dinner dates together, and he's just like, this is the most awkward silence. He's just like, you want to tell me what's going on? Anything's going on? Really?
She's just.
I gotta say though, even if this is an actor, not an act by Cena, like, if this is not an act, he's probably one of the more cool, calm, and collected guys I've seen handle news like this. Like, I don't even think he's like the type of guy to like legitimately get mad about stuff. I mean, you watch him and it's like when he does his shouting promos, it's like, I will not give up on people. I will beat your ass at WrestleMania. Like, I don't believe that for 1 minute. Yeah, so, yeah, I don't think it's phasing him at all. I think it's phasing him the fact that she's just not telling him.
Yeah.
Alright, so we can go past all that. We're going straight back to, there was a quick little crying moment between Cameron, because, like, her mom's just like, you haven't told Vinny you loved him? And it's just like, it's just because my stepdad treated me like shit, and I only tell my people I love them when I really, really, really mean it. To me, it's like getting married. Like, okay, that's important. I mean, it is important. Like, you just don't want to go throwing it out there willy-nilly, but when you do, it means something.
Exactly. That's what you meant.
Like, I tell this woman I love her every freaking day of my life.
Almost every hour, too.
Pretty much. Pretty much. But you know what? It's natural. It feels right. Exactly. Anyway, so we're going to the wedding. You were getting teary-eyed at this thing.
I know every time I see like a wedding, I get teary-eyed, and it's just such a joyful moment.
Yeah, there's a little kerfuffle back, because, again, Nikki's brother brings out the fact, yeah, I was so surprised that John's cool with it. She's like, cool with what? It's like, you getting married. And like, you told him? It's like, you told me you told him. That's why I thought it was okay to talk about it now. Like,
and
no.
then Bree said, asked you to tell him that before the wedding.
Worst maid of honor ever. Worst maid of honor ever. My worst comic book guy voice.
Yeah, so
but
the mom and
the mom
Bree,
comes in.
Bree. No, wait, Nikki and her brother. They went over and on one side, and she pretty much calmed them down, told them just to get over it. It's done. It's over. Cut it.
This is Nikki's day. Fuck off. You be nice to your sister.
You be nice to your sister. This is her day, not yours.
Exactly.
All that drama out the window.
Yeah.
Sounds like something my mom would do too.
So when we get into the actual wedding, you like the kind of thing they did with
the
instead of like a red carpet or whatever, they actually painted it with flower petals. And
yeah. I don't freaking work. Man.
I think of the joke that they actually look like the 1970s set of The Price is Right because they look like dollar signs.
Oh dear God!
I was waiting for Bob Barker to come out. Well, I think there were Barker's Beauties for a day. No, not Barker's Beauties, but Drew's Beauties. They were on Price is Right once doing the beauty thing. It was like them and Kelly and I think Layla. And we see like a strew of guests come in, some old guys, and I marked out for this a little bit. Cesaro and Sarah Del Rey showed up. Now I had to explain to her who Sarah Del Rey was. And maybe I can find some Ring of Honor videos and I'll show you how good she is in the ring. Because like Sarah Del Rey is probably was I guess she doesn't do indie stuff anymore, but she was like one of the top female wrestlers not signed to any major company.
Makes sense.
And I think she helped found Shimmer, which is basically like the Ring of Honor for women's wrestling, which really unfortunately didn't pick up a whole lot of steam. I don't know how well they're doing right now, but yeah, but I know that the Shimmer title gets regularly defended on Ring of Honor. Well, at least when Gabe Cebulski was still there, because I think when Jim Cornette came in, it was kind of like, I'm not blaming Jim Cornette for everything wrong with Ring of Honor, but you know, anyway. So yeah, they're there. God, who else was there? Guests like, and I swear to God, I need to double check this, but I think either he was the best man or just at least one of his groomsmen. One of Daniel Bryan's groomsmen. I swear to God, I think it was Dr. Shelby.
I kid you not.
I swear to God, it was Dr. Shelby. And she was
like, I'm like, wait a minute, he did look familiar, but I couldn't get the name out of my brain.
Yeah, I'll have to look on that because like it looked so much like him. If you don't know. Dr. Shelby was a character that they introduced because, believe it or not, Daniel Bryan, after the 1000th episode of Raw, was supposed to get into like a little mini feud with Charlie Sheen. But then
the Charlie Sheen thing never.
Yeah, because like Anger Management was about to debut. Charlie
the movie.
Sheen. No.
Okay.
The
TV show.
Yeah, there's supposed to be Anger Management TV show.
Movie that had Adam Sandler. And
nothing to do with this. It was just Charlie Sheen's new show after he left. 2.5 Men.
Yeah, 2.5 Men.
So, like, he was supposed to be the social media ambassador, but, like, a week before the show, he rage quit Twitter. So, they're like, oh, shit, what do we do? Let's get you on a Skype call. So, they just had him on Skype, and he's just like, yeah, I'm watching Raw, and making up shit. And, like, he was supposed to go to war with Charlie Sheen, but, like, after AJ...
That didn't exactly look like it was happening.
AJ left him at the altar, and Vince named her the new Raw GM. They had him go to anger management classes, and they introduced this character, Dr. Shelby, which was in anger management.
And then there was Team Hell No during that process.
Yeah, that's when they brought in Kane. And funny enough, if you watched Ninja Sex Party's Party of 3, you know the girl in that? No? Okay, well, she was actually an extra in that scene. She was one of the girls in anger management classes. I'll have to show you Party of 3, because that's one of those sex party songs.
I remember it now.
Oh, you're going to watch it again. I'm going to make you.
No, honey.
Come on.
I've already seen it, like, how many times? Like,
then you don't remember the girl.
I don't remember what the girl looks like. I just didn't care much for the video.
Oh, come on. Danny Sexband's fine. I like Danny Sexband. Okay, so yeah, the ceremony is actually pretty sweet. I like they gave off their vows, and like I think Brie told the producers like I want all of Daniels in there because it's pretty nice.
Yeah. Well.
So
Yeah.
they go through the wedding. Everyone's starting to get up to leave. Nikki comes over and she's like, "I know you know." And John's like, "No, that's not time or the place. Just be happy for your sister." They have the reception, and then like Cameron pulls Vinny aside. It's like, "Let's go to the rocks. I want to go look at the rocks." And he goes to John. He's like, "Hey, you're gonna go look at the rocks for a second." John's like, "All right, whatever."
Okay.
And then she like breaks down. She's like, "I do love you." Like, I'll say it now. It's like, "Damn, girl, if I knew this is all, if rocks is all it took, I would have brought you here sooner." Line of the show goes to Vinny. So yeah, everything's cool with them, and the reception's good. Nikki pulls John over to like talk about the whole thing, and he's just like, I'm not mad. You know, I just kind of wish you had told me. You know, I want to be up on that totem pole there. And I understand that you want all this. I think he's starting to warm up more to a wedding because I think like their Nana. What I was just like, so when are you two getting married? I almost started doing.
I mean, come on.
I almost started doing Mrs. Wallowit's voice. It's like, John, when are you gonna marry my daughter? Are you a sexual predator? No one wants to do that to you, Mom.
Oh dear God.
Yeah. Well, no, like we can relate because, like, God, how many times did our mothers and your dad and everyone else, our families, just like, okay, when's the ring going on? When do you get?
Not. They were. I'm like,
I'll turn my family to a Jewish family now. It's like, when are you gonna get married? My daughter's not getting any younger.
Johnny.
I'm just teasing. But no, like our mom, like I remember our moms. Well, actually, not really my mom. I think it was just like your brothers and your friends and stuff to be like, when are you gonna put the ring on?
Yeah, my friends and everything. And
Yeah.
like,
It's just like it's not that easy to, you know.
I know.
And we just kind of just like mutually agreed on it one day,
Together.
and we kind of just proposed each other. And
well, and kept it in secret for a month.
Yeah, we're just like, all right, let's do this, and then we're
just
not
wait until Thanksgiving. Then I'll let everybody know the cat's out of the bag.
Yeah, exactly. So, so yeah, there's no like ominous to be continued to try and force you to watch the next season. It just kind of ended. So
at a nice happy note.
Yeah, and we're just gonna kind of end it there because what is it? There is going to be a third season, and they're going to involve Rosa Mendez for some strange reason.
Who?
She's the Italian girl, or the Latino girl that she. I don't know how she got involved. I think she was like an admirer of somebody, and then they paired her. And then they paired her up with Epico and Primo, and then they pulled her away because they were like, "Oh, we're gonna put you in luchador mask and make you look like retards, and you we'll figure out something for you to do." And then she went on like some type of like binge drinking at Europe, and she got suspended and sent home, and went to rehab and all that. Maybe she's gonna buddy up with Eva Marie and just be like, "Hey, we're substance abuse friends, and we'll stick together and all that." Anyway, that's gonna do it for us here.
We won't be doing this anymore.
Yeah, this is kind of the end. I think it was fun at first, but then
it was fun at first.
At first, but then it's kind of a chore now to keep going.
Yeah. We'll figure something else for the both of us to do together.
Yeah, we'll probably
besides couples play and.
Yeah, we'll maybe review something. Who knows?
Together as a couple.
Yep. Anyways, yeah, that was season 2 of Total Divas, and it was I don't know. I was surprised that they're actually, instead of going after the Divas Championship, they're just feuding over, "You didn't like my paintings, I'm gonna give you a clothesline." It's like, wait, isn't Paige the Divas Champion after one day? We should go after her. No, you don't like my paintings!
No.
Yeah. No. How about I said that Natalya can't even win the NXT Women's Championship, let alone the Divas Championship? Although they had a fantastic match.
Well, yeah.
Natalya versus Charlotte with Bret Hart in Natalya's corner and Ric Flair in his daughter Charlotte's corner.
Oh, that is... I want to see that.
Yeah. Charlotte wins the vacant title because they took it off Paige because she couldn't defend both titles, right? And he said in interviews, just like, you know what, I've been 16-time world champion. I've been in like 2 great factions. I've been in 3 shitty factions as far as TNA goes. But like watching my daughter win a major world championship, probably the greatest moment of my career. I was just like very touched by it. Yeah, it is pretty sweet. You guys gotta go watch it because like they kick the crap out of each other. It's probably one of the best women matches in a long time.
That you'll only see on NXT. But not on WWE.
Yeah, because on WWE they still gotta make them wrestle like
sissies.
Like sissies. Like, oh, the hair pulling, oh, face smashing. It's like, hey, I've seen them like do like snap up, like snap mirrors and takedowns and arm drags and shit like that. Never let them do that on TV. No, fuck that. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this whole series of
Thanks
videos.
for putting up with us.
Yeah. Well, the ones of you that did, the other ones that just thumbed down our videos. But hey, you still watched them anyway. It's fine by us. Oh yeah, I don't know, you noticed I got my Dudley Boy t-shirt on. Alright, bye.
Bye.